In today's video, we're diving into the reasons why Cancun has fallen off my travel radar and why you might consider seeking a change in your vacation destination. While this popular hotspot offers stunning beaches and vibrant nightlife, there's a wealth of experiences beyond the crowds and all-inclusive resorts waiting to be discovered. From chasing authentic moments to uncovering hidden gems, join me as we explore how to make your next getaway more meaningful and less predictable. Whether you're a seasoned traveler or planning your first trip, there's a new world of travel that awaits. 1. Stepping off the plane and into the crowds. The moment you step out of the airport in Cancun, the air shimmers with heat, and the crush of people hits you like a wave. Taxi lines snake around the block, and the chatter of sunburned travelers fills the humid air. Even before you see the famous turquoise water, you're swept into a sea of all-inclusive wristbands and rumbling shuttle buses. Every corner is alive with life, but it's not exactly the peaceful paradise you imagine. Instead, it feels like everyone in the world decided to vacation here at once. The beaches are lined with loungers from dawn till dusk, and the city's main drag pulses with a constant flow of tourists. For those craving a moment of tranquility or a genuine connection, the crowds can feel overwhelming instead of exciting. 2. When paradise starts to feel predictable. At first glance, Cancun's resorts look like the ultimate escape. Infinity pools, endless buffets, and cocktails served right to your chair. What's not to love? But after a day or two, the routine sets in. Every hotel seems to offer the same entertainment, the same food, and the same cookie-cutter experiences. Exploring beyond the resort walls can suddenly feel daunting or even discourage. If you've ever found yourself staring at a glossy brochure and wondering if there's more to a place than the brochure lets on, you're not alone. Cancun, for all its beauty, can start to blend together, leaving you hungry for something real and memorable. 3. Chasing authentic moments. Most travelers these days aren't just looking for a break. They want stories to tell and memories that stick. In Cancun, it's easy to feel shielded from local culture by the resort bubble. The city's main attractions cater to international tastes, sometimes at the expense of genuine Mexican traditions. Compare that to towns like Mérida, where the air buzzes with the sound of mariachis and the scent of sizzling cochinita pibil. There, you might stumble upon a vibrant street festival, chat with artisans selling handmade hammocks, or sip horchata at a bustling market. These are the moments that linger long after your tan fades. 4. The beach isn't always bliss. There's no denying Cancun's coastline is stunning, with soft sands and impossibly blue water. But the reality can be less idyllic, especially during peak season. Finding a quiet patch of beach is a challenge, with resorts claiming nearly every inch. The constant thump of beach club music, jet skis roaring offshore, and vendors calling out to sell souvenirs can make it hard to relax. If your idea of paradise is a quiet sunrise swim or the sound of gentle waves, you might find yourself longing for the sleepy shores of Isla Holbox or the laid-back vibe of Tulum, where the beach feels like your own secret hideout. 5. Eating beyond the buffet. All-inclusive dining is supposed to be easy, but it often means missing out on the flavors that make Mexico unforgettable. In Cancun, the menus stick to crowd pleasers. Think international buffets and watered-down margaritas. The real magic happens off the beaten path, in towns like Oaxaca or Valladolid, where you can savor smoky mole, fresh ceviche, and handmade tortillas still warm from the comal. Eating at a local fonda or bustling mercado isn't just about the food. It's about laughter, conversation, and the thrill of discovering something new. Sometimes, the best meal of your trip is the one you didn't plan. 6. Sustainability in the spotlight. Cancun's rapid development has brought environmental challenges. Just ask anyone who's noticed the growing stretches of sargassum seaweed or the strain on local ecosystems. Many resorts work hard to keep their beaches spotless, but behind the scenes, the impact on wildlife and water resources is real. If you want to travel more mindfully, look to eco-friendly destinations like the Riviera Maya's Shan Khan Biosphere Reserve or Costa Rica's lush rainforests. These places make sustainability a priority, inviting you to tread lightly and leave nothing but footprints. Choosing a destination that respects the land and its people can make your journey feel even more rewarding. 7. Hidden gems and secret towns. Beyond Cancun's glitzy facade lie towns that feel like well-kept secrets. Valle de Bravo, with its cobbled streets and shimmering lake, is a haven for adventure seekers and artists alike. San Miguel de Allende dazzles with bold colors, Baroque facades, and a thriving arts scene that pulls you in from the moment you arrive. These spots aren't splashed across every travel billboard, but that's exactly what makes them special. Wandering their quiet plazas or chatting with friendly locals, you're reminded that travel is about discovery, not just destinations. Sometimes the best stories start where the guidebooks end. 8. When to go for the best vibe. Timing can transform your trip from stressful to serene. Cancun's high season, December through April, means bigger crowds and higher prices. If you're eyeing alternatives like Tulum or Mérida, consider visiting in late spring or early fall. The weather is still warm, but the crowds thin out, giving you space to explore. Keep an eye out for local festivals, too. Dia de los Muertos in Oaxaca or Carnival in Veracruz can turn a regular trip into something unforgettable. Planning around these events lets you experience places at their most vibrant and alive. 9. Smart travel moves for a smoother trip. Escaping the Cancun crowds isn't just about picking a new place, it's about how you travel. Use travel apps to uncover local gems, from street food stalls to hidden cenotes. Booking accommodations early, especially in smaller towns, can snag you the best rates and locations. Embrace public transportation or rent a bike to see your destination from a new angle. And don't be afraid to ask locals for their favorite spots. They often lead you to the most memorable corners of a city. A little curiosity goes a long way when you're exploring somewhere new. 10. Letting curiosity lead the way. Choosing to skip Cancun might surprise your friends, but sometimes the best adventures start with a single bold decision. Stepping off the well-trodden tourist path opens the door to quieter moments, richer flavors, and deeper connections. Each new place becomes a blank page for your travel story, one filled with colors, sounds, and faces you'll never forget. The world is wider than the familiar, and sometimes, all it takes is a change in direction to discover what truly makes your heart race.